Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Akuji The Heartless. We have completed all 3 of the levels that we are able to go to, and now we can go face Mahdi, the first warden of the game. The warden serves as bosses of this game, and you'll have to beat the wardens in order to get more vestibules opened up, and therefore go through more levels to get more wardens, or not, well, to get more ancestors for the wardens, rather, in addition to more wardens, and hopefully beat the game. The Lair of Mahdi. Prepare to meet the guardian of the first vestibule. Shoot floating Taurus points. And oh yeah, cutscene before I continue talking.
The price I must pay for the sins of my family is high. I have been reduced from a prince to an indentured assassin. I seek to ensure the survival of my beloved Keisho, and to obtain it, I will kill and kill again.
Alright, so here's Mahdi. We need to destroy these floating diamonds. These are the Taurus points. And each one that you find will give you a certain thing. The one in the center will give you fireballs. The one all the way to the right will give you the homing shots. And the one all the way to the left, I think, there's the third one that you're supposed to get. And if you get that, you'll be able to get the shield of blood, the blood shield. If you use the blood shield, you can actually use it in case Mahdi gets up close to you. And you will probably need it. There it is. I want to get that as soon as possible. Basically what happens is, where is he? Ow. Basically, Mahdi will shoot a bunch of fireballs at you. You'll need to avoid them. And he also shoots a huge fireball that can also split into several other fireballs. That's the big fireball. You definitely want to stay away from that. Managed to stay away from that successfully somehow. And there's a shield of blood. I do want to use that because in case I get in close contact with them, I can kind of get some health back. There we go. Neat. And from here, I want to use the Soul Seeker as I'm running away from projectiles here. So that way, I can do as much damage as I possibly can while he's over there. I'm about to say, I think I need the Soul Seeker projectiles to fully disappear before I, you can utilize another spell. And yeah, running into that hurts, so you don't want to do that. And I keep forgetting to do that, but I do have the blood shield. And I have some refills of that, which is really, really good. There we go. That'll give us a little bit of health. This is going to be like the only way we can refill health for the time being. And I need to remember to watch where I'm going, so I don't accidentally run into any projectiles, and that was terrible. That was pretty lame, all things considered. And down he goes.
The Mahdi, O great Baron. Please accept this sacrifice as a token of my goodwill.
And with that, we have defeated Mahdi. We still have 12 ancestors. The second warden will require 19, and we're going to go ahead and save our progress. And we're going to keep going because it's only been like 5 minutes since I started this video. So, cutscene time.
I've now opened the second vestibule for you to purge. Survive the arena of death, and you will reach the spirit gate that will return you here from Oinos.
Well now, we have now opened up more of the overworld. And by going through this door, we have a few more places that we can go to. We have Oinos, which is where we're going to go next. There is Discord. There is Stygia. And I believe that is Hutama. And I believe right there is where we'll face the second warden. There's no place left to go but Oinos, so we might as well head over there. Oinos, the Dark Acropolis. The spirits of your family taint the arena of death. Do not spare any enemy from the power of your wrath. And it's a good thing that we made a habit out of that, because we're not going to stop now.
This arena of death the Baron spoke of is nothing more than another slaughterhouse on the path of my redemption. If I ultimately reach Keisho and win her life, will she shudder at the sight of my bloodstained hands?
Well, in the meantime, we do have some things to worry about, such as the blue skulls that give the spirit strike. If I remember correctly, let me look at the thing here, if I can find it. Oh. Yes, this is basically a much more powerful homing missile of sorts. And I definitely want to make sure that I utilize them as best I can. Also, we finally got our health extended because I picked up a voodoo doll, and I need to destroy this thing right here with one spirit strike. That way I don't have to worry about, oh boy. Well, there's a thing there. I don't want to grab the heart, but I do want to get the extra spirit strike ammo. So we've got the 100 voodoo dolls. We've extended our health a little bit. To get past the little rolling spike thing, you just have the roll where there's a gap in the spikes, and then you just move out accordingly. And that thing that I just destroyed, that just shot little skull projectiles at me. Definitely want to get close and destroy that as soon as possible. And I do want to break this for more spirit strike, get some more of those voodoo dolls, and then go up here and climb up this ladder. We do want to watch out for that rock, obviously. It will hurt us if it connects. That was a terrible idea. Oh, no, it wasn't. Oh, and here's a new enemy that I've been meaning to mention, but completely forgot to mention. The Blue Reapers. These guys will teleport when you hit them. But thankfully, you can watch where their shadow goes. And you can just wait for them to pop back up, and they'll pop back up. Also, we have another extra life. I'm glad I haven't died so far in this game. Yeah. Also, I should mention that sometimes the homing missiles don't usually home in right away. They do fly around until they hit an enemy. You probably saw that in the fight with Mahdi. And guess what? The more powerful versions of these things, they will also act the same way. Now, I got a new one. I believe that is the Ring of Death. And the Ring of Death, if you use it near an enemy, you'll be able to take it out and just do a lot of damage. Yeah, just roll away accordingly. I'm going to grab this. I'm going to grab the Ancestor. There should be an enemy here. And when you destroy the Taurus point, you'll be able to get rid of it. Let's use the Ring of Death to do a little bit of destruction to this guy, and wow, he just kind of collapsed there. Go us. Now, There are some places that we need to go. How do we get to them? Well, I assume we... Oh, right. That thing. Ow. Well, I had the feeling I was going to get hit at least once there. But we got these things shooting at us again. This little Cobra cannon, I guess you could call it that. Shooting at us with those skulls. But I wanted to get this first so I could get the lowest stone taken care of. And from here, we should be able to move on. Yeah, we activate this wall when we go over here. Whoa. Okay, I thought I fell further down than that. Okay. And you could jump on that, but you can go up here for the heart, which is what I plan to do. Now I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna land right there where that skull face is. And then I'm gonna try to not get hurt a whole bunch while I destroy this thing. There we go. Now we don't have a big problem. And now we got this little rhinoceros-like beast. Basically, we want to get this thing's attention. Get a few strikes in. And then as it turns around, you basically want to just get it out of your way. I'm not sure if that did any damage. I'm just going to stick to my usual melee attacks. Yeah, get out of there. Yeah. Ring of Death makes sense, but I don't think it makes I don't think it really does anything against this enemy in particular. All right, get out of there. There's a continue point here, but I want to wait until after I take this enemy down before I utilize it. And when it kicks his front legs up like that, you know it's going to charge at you. That's when you know you need to move out of the way. And we just opened that gate there. Okay, we don't have a lowest stone. I'm about to say, if we had a lowest stone, it would be in the lower left. And there's a captivity strike. And there's another thing. That was a terrible idea. Let's get over here and just destroy this thing before we are given an even harder time than usual. And believe it or not, these things can get destroyed by the rocks if they run right into the path of them. So, if you manage to have your enemy where the rocks are, where the rocks are just rolling around, the rocks can instantly defeat them, which is pretty nifty, I should say. And ow, you know what? Ow, ow. Let's use Soul Strike instead. That was a terrible idea. One that should never be repeated. And I believe he is now gone. Okay, let's wait on these things, wherever they may be. And I know I'm going to miss out on that, but so be it. I'd rather keep my lives intact. And I want to leap to this thing. Whoa, hey, whoa. Okay. That camera was acting a little weird. And we need to leap over here to get our second ancestor. We got the first one where we just hit that swift, or yeah, where we hit that Taurus point and then the projectile firing enemy just showed up out of nowhere. That's where we found the first one, but it was plain as day. I didn't really need that much explanation. So we need to go ahead and use the lowest stone that we've gotten. And this right here is an Akuji mask. It's kind of hard to tell unless you see it from like this angle. But if you grab it, complete health refill. Save them for when you really need them. And I'm going to hit this continue point, and I need to watch out for the blade traps. There is a lowest stone right here, but we're going to need to do some things in order to get it. First of all, we need to evade the blade traps. And if we can take this guy out, that would be great. Yeah, let's get him over here so that way we can actually hit him. Yeah, I actually want him to hit me. There we go. Or at least try to hit me. And from here... Why are you... Quit fooling around and get over here. Okay, you know what? That's close enough. I'm going to drop down right here, because I do not want to deal with those blade traps again. Instead, I want to go in the other direction. Try not to get horribly maimed as I do this. There we go. And here's a switch. Just walk up to it, press circle to push the switch, and the cage carrying the lowest stone will come down. Now we got to go back over there. Once again, we are dropping back down to the ladder. And we need to be careful with these things. Ow. Well, better to do it on the way forward and even try to go back that same way, to be honest. And by hitting this switch, we are able to open up a path over to the left of where we come up this ladder to over here. I need to use this thing. There we go. That will help minimize the damage a little bit. Okay, wait on y'all. And then hit this. Okay, you don't have to press circle. You just need to move into it, and you'll trigger it. Now the cage has exploded, but unfortunately, the lowest stone is now in a pool of acid, and I'm not even going to try to do that. Thankfully, there is another switch that we need to hit, and it's right here. By hitting the switch, we empty the acid pool, and we can go down here and get the lowest stone. We're not done yet, though. I am going back to the upper level and going in the other direction. There's a reason for that, and it's actually very vital that we go over there, because not only do we get a bunch of voodoo dolls, we get our third ancestor. If you couldn't already tell, we need this stuff. Now we are done here. Let's go. And I have a bad feeling about this, I think. Or maybe not. I do, however, want to go up here. I'm not sure if you can tell by looking in the upper left. Well, you can't now, but there is a ancestor up here. Emerald Ring of Death. You have to basically stand on where the torch is, try not to burn yourself to death, and then jump to the platform where the ancestor is, at the top of the archway, and then grab on. If you grab on, immediately press up. This will allow Akuji to pull himself up, and then you can get the Ring of Death ammunition as well as the fourth and final ancestor. And as soon as we put this lowest stone in, we got this guy to deal with. Ring of Death makes these flying projectile guys a lot simpler. Hello. Hi. Oh, you were right in front of me. No wonder you died without me having to use the blades. But we have completed this area. We do have, yes we do. We do have 4 of the ancestors. We have all 4 ancestors here. We've looked around the exit. let's go ahead, exit the level, and save the game. 16 found. The second warden will require 19. And it's cutscene time as soon as we get out of this screen.
I have opened the door to Discord. To return here, you'll have to find your spiritual totem. Once you have transformed into your totem, you will be able to reach the spirit gate.
I just thought I needed to find a server invite, but okay. Well, anyway, next up is Discord, where Akuji, I almost called him Akuma there for a second, I don't know why. Akuji needs to find his spiritual totem, as well as 4 more wardens, to do Baron Samedi's dirty work, and also to get 100% completion for this game. But that will have to wait until the next video. Join me next time where we go through Discord, pick up 4 more ancestors, and do what must be done, which is to get the spiritual totem. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!